What's going on, Hockey Town? With some of our Red Wings classic games airing on Fox Sports Detroit, we caught up with Nick Lidstrom to reminisce on some of those games. So, Nick, we're going to pick this one up heading into the 97 final series. The Flyers were heavy favorites in this one. So, what was the mindset of your team heading into that series?
Well, we felt pretty confident as a group as well. We knew they had a strong team, and I think a lot of people in the hockey world thought that Scotty Bowman was going to coach, Vladimir Konstantinov and Vladislav Fetisov against their top line, Legion of Doom, with Eric Lindros, Leclerc, and Michael Renberg. But Scotty decided otherwise. He decided to put me and Larry Murphy against their top line, two not overly physical defensemen, but puck moving defensemen. So he wanted us to move the puck quick out of our own zone, and that was the game plan Scotty had.
And when you heard that game plan initially, were you surprised at all, or how did you react to that?
Not surprised, but I thought he was going to go with Vladdy against, especially against Lindros, because Lindros was a big, physical guy, liked to hit, and Vladdy could play that style as well. So I maybe a little bit surprised that Scotty wanted to do differently. He wanted to have two puck moving defensemen out against that top line instead.
And along with you and Larry Murphy on the blue line, the grind line was also up against Philly's top line. What did they do to put pressure on Philly?
Well, they could play that physical style, but they can also score goals. They came up and scored some big goals, especially on the road for us in the first two games. And they could handle that physical play. And, Joey Kosher has been there before. Maltby did a great job defensively. And Draper was just a tough guy to play against because he was always in your face. So I think we had a great dynamic in that line that they could play that style, but they could also score big goals for us.
Way earlier in that season, the Red Wings acquired Brendan Shanahan in a trade. What was it like to add a player like him to an already lethal Red Wings team?
Well, I think he gave us another punch of being able to score goals. He was a power forward that could score goals for us, but he could also stand up for his teammates and fight if needed, but be in someone's face. So just adding another guy that could play all kinds of style of hockey, where you had that threat on the power play with a great shot, great one-timer, but he could also play that physical style, which was something we needed. So I thought when we got Shanahan, he added that presence that I think we needed to help us get over the hump.
All right. Well, thank you, Nick. I'm going to leave you with one last question just to wrap this up. As we get ready for some of the fans to see some of these classic games that the Red Wings have played in, how do you summarize your career with Detroit? I know that could be really hard, but if you had to give us a short summary, how would you do that?
Well, I came to the Wings as a young player, not really knowing how long I would stick with the team or make the team, first of all. But I was able to play, a lot of years with the Wings, and I was fortunate that we had an owner that really was committed to winning. He wanted to put great teams on the ice and was willing to sign some free agents, and just having that commitment to winning. But we also had some great architects behind it, and Ken Holland and Scotty Bowman as our coach for a lot of years, Mike Babcock later on. But they were able to assemble some great teams, some great draft picks, and sign some free agents. But they were able to keep a competitive team for so many years, and that's why I wanted to stay with the Wings. That's why I wanted to finish my career with the Wings as well.
Well, thank you, Nick. You stay safe over there, and thank you so much for joining us.
All right. Thanks a lot.